And now, wake up, Great Britain, you're dead.
Alan Parker, urban warrior with 29 minutes of truth. Sorry, but he kept chaining himself to the railings until we agreed to let him in. 1FM takes no responsibility for the thoughts of Alan Parker.
1FM. When the Pope arrives in a foreign country, he kisses the ground. But this ain't no foreign country, and I'm not the Pope. Who am I? I'm an urban warrior, not an urbane warrior. Clever wording, cheers. I'm Alan Parker, friend of the poor, kicking down your front door, and you'll be singing out for more. It's got to happen one day, surely.
Cheers! That's the voice of Alan Parker, urban warrior, the most radical person in the UK. It's my voice, in fact, because I am Alan Parker, urban warrior, and I'm here trying to subvert the nation via the medium of 1FM. What have we got for you then? There'll be songs and sketches, jokes old and new. Oh no, that's it, ain't half hot, mum. Television, drug of the nation.
Television, the drug of the nation.
Cheers. No, what there'll be is subversion. Plenty of it, because I'm speaking to you for 29 minutes of truth.
Truth, not lies. 1FM.
29 minutes of truth and 1 minute silence in memory of the people that no one remembers. Who are they, you ask? Exactly. No one remembers them. Okay, this is the sound of the suburbs. Cheers. I'll be playing some more real sounds of real things a bit later.
Don't you know, we're talking about a revolution. It sounds.
Tracy Chapman talking about a revolution.
Don't you know, we're talking about a revolution. It sounds like a
on her side.
standing in the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know, talking about a revolution sounds.
On the other hand, talking's not going to achieve any realistic change in this country, is it? Look at Bruno Brooks, for example. No, I'll tell you what, it define authority and making people think. That's what it's all about. It's something you can do yourself, right? Go out in your back garden, dig up some turf. That'll make your neighbours think for a start. And then turn that turf into a vest. So you've got a vest of turf. And then go in the park, and when the park keeper comes up and says, "Oi, keep off the grass," rip off your coat and say, "Well, keep the grass off me then." That'll make him think.
Alan Parker, revolting with his mouth.
1FM.
I've got my mate Ray here with me in the studio. Say hello, Ray.
Hello, Ray.
Nice one, mate. Subverting things by taking them literally, like your style. The mistake, though, you made there is that you were subverting me. And I'm a subversive already, so that's subverting a subversive. That's like helping the system. So you're saying, effectively, I support Adolf Hitler. Big mistake.
Oh, sorry, Alan. I thought I was just having a laugh.
Ray's here, basically, is an apprentice urban warrior. I'm going to be showing him the ropes now. Now, Ray, look at the state of this country.
Yeah.
Beggars on the streets and other bad things. Now, beggars on the streets, for example, what are they doing, those beggars?
Begging?
That's right, they're begging. Now we're cooking. And where are they begging?
On the street.
On the streets, Ray, that's right. A bloke came up to me in the street recently, right, and he said, "Could you furnish me with some money that might ease my present financial embarrassment?" What was he doing?
Begging?
Yes. Begging terribly. What do you think I did?
Give him some money?
No way. I taught him how to say, "Got any spare change, mate," in a downtrodden voice. You give a man a quid, that's half a can of lager. You teach him how to beg correctly, you keep him in special brew for life. The Levellers.
Well, I grew up learning love and laugh, circle days on the underpass. The noise we thought would never stop, died of death as the punk grew up. We choked on all our dreams, we wrestled with our fears. We're running through the heartless concrete streets, chasing our ideas. Run!
Levellers there, on their side. What does it mean, that bit? Running through the heartless concrete streets, chasing our ideas. I think they're referring to when you're handing out leaflets and a gust of wind blows them out of your hands and you have to run after them, don't you? So it's like you're running through the streets chasing your ideas. And the concrete streets really are heartless then, what with everyone laughing at you. We've all been there. But they're right, the levellers. The streets, that's where it's happening, you know. That's where I was born, on the streets.
But I thought you were born...
Technically, okay, Ray, a house near the streets, right? A short drive through the woods and you're there. But that is where I spent my time, the streets. And that is where you find the truth.
Alan Parker, out on the streets.
Excuse me, comrade. In order to achieve realistic change in this country, I want to ask you, what are the tools we need?
Glue, wood, nails, little things for hanging stuff up, very sharp wire and a saw.
Pins and needles and different coloured cotton, tacking thread and that chalk for drawing on material.
Well, you want your basic cutlery, knives, forks, spoons, and I would have thought a frying pan, a spatula for the frying pan, and mugs. That's it, bare essentials.
Bras, stockings, suspenders, pants.
They probably use machines now, everyone does.
Truth. Ray, you want to be an urban warrior, you need the tools of the trade. You want to be a carpenter, you need a saw, that's your tool. If you want to be a merchant banker, you need to be a tosser. Your tool is your tool in that case. Clever wording, cheers. Now, first off, what's this?
It's a vest.
Bulletproof vest.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Okay, no, technically it's not bulletproof, but it might slow the bullet down a bit. And it keeps you warm on marches. Now, next.
That's a dress.
That's right, a dress. I wear this to show support for women. And, you know, sometimes just for a bit of a laugh at parties.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Now, something I always carry with me, Ray.
That's a small mirror.
Exactly. What's that for? Checking my eyeliner? I don't think so. That is in case anyone tries to attack me with a laser. It's gonna happen. The streets are getting tougher by the day.
Alan Parker, supporting women by wearing their clothes.
Elvis Costello there. Accidents will happen. Good point. But need they happen? Ray, read that out.
32% of road accidents are caused by drivers being
inebriated, Ray. It's inebriated. Think Saturday night. I blame the education system.
Yeah, I know what inebriated means, Alan. I just can't read your writing. That's all. 32% of road accidents are caused by drivers being inebriated. 14% of road accidents are caused by drivers being distracted. And of the rest, 26% are caused by drivers being distracted while thinking about getting inebriated.
Thanks, Ray. And what is the solution to that problem? Simple. Ban cars.
Fast cars. Fast cars. Fast cars. I hate fast cars.
The Buzzcocks knew about it. Respect given. So did the Jam. Double respect. But what about madness? Yeah, and going to Nuremberg rallies as well, I shouldn't wonder. Cars, they're the problem. Polluting the atmosphere, destroying the ozone layer. Not giving lifts, even when you call them mate. Cars, they're the problem. The problem is cars. Sally knows the score. Sally's a woman who's been inspired by me. She sent in this tape.
Hello, Alan. Sally here. I'm standing on a bridge over the M1. I can see cars beneath me, zooming out of London, heading up to the north. I'm turning round now, and what do I see? Cars again. But this time, right, they're zooming out of the north and heading down to London. And the thing is, Alan, I thought if people could cooperate, people in the London area could ring up the people of the northern persuasion and say to them, you know, do us a favour, go and visit me Auntie Ethel or whatever. And northerners, they could say, like, sure, like, and do us a favour, like, go and sit on the pavement near King's Cross and do a bit of begging for us, like. I mean, that would solve the car problem, wouldn't it?
Radical problems, radical solutions.
Yeah, and help heal the north-south divide as well, probably. Cheers, Sally. A little while back, I met this bloke. I asked him what he did. He said he was an advertising executive. So I hit him.
Well done.
But then, He said it again, that he was an advertising executive, but now he was unemployed. See, I'd made a mistake. Turned out that even when he was working, he was like an underdog in the dog-eat-dog world of advertising. So now that he's not even that, he's a would-be underdog. And those are the very sort of people I've vowed to help. So I got him to make some adverts for the programme, radical adverts, to fight the advertisers at their own game.
Radical advert break.
Hello, I'm the head of McDonald's.
Oh, are you?
If you meet the head of McDonald's, chop him down with a chainsaw. See how he likes it for a change. Cardboard boxes, camouflage netting, small pot plants. Yes, I think I've got everything I need.
Hide from the police, because one day you may need to.
If you're thinking of buying a new car, why not change your mind? Because cars are tanks.
Yeah, but with wheels and no gun. What's that, Ray?
What?
It looks suspiciously to me like an iron manacle of bourgeois oppression.
What? On my wrist?
Yeah.
That's my watch.
That's what I said, Ray.
My grandfather gave it to me. It's made of gold. It's antique. It's worth a few bob.
Money, Ray. Is that all you think about, money? It's not important to me. I can take it or leave it. Tell you what, offer me £5. Get out £5 and offer it to me.
Hold on then. There you go.
There.
What?
Another time I might leave it, see? Now, it's not important. Now, what about your watch? What did Trotsky tell us? The capitalist will sell us the ropes to hang ourselves with.
Oh, you're not going to hang me again, are you, Alan?
I didn't hang you last time, Ray. You were tied to a dustbin as a symbol.
But I nearly choked.
That wasn't my fault, Ray. That was the dustmen trying to take you away. And we all know what dustmen are, don't we? Agents of the state. But all is not lost on the watch front. What I want you to do, Ray, is take that watch off, right, and use it as part of a piece of art.
Oh, yeah.
What I want you to do is take that watch and get anything you can find round in this room and make a collage. And I want you to call that collage The System. Right? Off you go.
Okay, right.
There's some sellotape over there.
Collage. The System. Objects.
Yeah, and shut up, Ray, incidentally.
Radical news from the perspective of Alan P. Urban W.
Scientists in California have recently invented a new gay gene.
But don't rush out to the shops, because it's still in development and, you know, probably won't be available for another 10 years.
Bono, lead singer of U2, has taken to ordering pizzas by phone while on stage during the current tour. This, Bono thinks, is a subversive act.
No way. Bono, if you're listening, this is a subversive act.
Hi, Pizza Pamela Coleman. Can I help you?
Hello, is that pizza delivery place? Fight the system. Cheers.
Helen Stevens of Stockton-on-Tees was jailed recently for harassing neighbours by repeatedly playing her favourite record, I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston, loudly for 6 weeks.
It shouldn't be a crime to play music. This one goes out to you, Helen.
Bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me.
Hold on.
So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need.
Turn it off. Turn it off! Shut up! Put the plug on it! It's rubbish! Get it off! Off! Stop it! God, maybe she should be in prison. Or should it be the one who made the record? Whitney Houston probably should be doing time. They got the wrong person. It's Guildford Fall over again. Guildford Fall. You know, they were released when they found that the stuff on their hands might have been soap instead of explosives. But soap can be a weapon in the right hands if you throw it hard enough, or you leave it on a wet floor. We've all been there.
Tommy, can you hear me? Can you feel me near you?
Tommy was good, despite having catchy tunes, because it was about an optically defective, hearingly challenged, non-speaking bloke who was very good at pinball.
Tommy, can you hear me?
Of course he can't! He's deaf! It might seem a bit mocking, you know, them going, can you hear me? But on the other hand, we all mock the disabled, don't we? We mock them with our able bodies. But there's something you can do about that, right? If you see a blind man, say, walking down the street, bump into him, and then say, sorry mate, I didn't see you, see? Let them know you're on their side.
Alan Parker, saying the things nobody else